What is going on, guys? I do have to apologize. I had made a video previously regarding on how to start this game, and when I went to go listen to it before I posted it, guess what? Was no audio. So therefore we're gonna do this from right here, because why the fuck not? That's why. Basically, I started killing all the enemies from this area, so I'm going to show you where to go, how to unlock all the shortcuts, and how to actually beat this game correctly, so you're not floundering and you're not lost and confused and hopeless. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get to learn more about Zen. You're gonna learn more about me. Now this is a shortcut right here, but you have to unlock it from this side. So I'm gonna show you how to get there. All right, we're gonna go from right here. If you pull a lever down, okay, this ladder comes down. You pull that lever right there, this ladder comes down. You climb up, and we're gonna sit there. We're gonna get this ish right. All right, yeah. So what we are gonna do is, that's the NPC that you hear coughing. I already ran through his dialogue on the last video. You can look up his quest line. That's Gilbert if you want. But I'm gonna just also tell you guys why I created this channel and started taking it seriously officially, because honestly you guys really need to hear it. And the reason why that is, if you guys have actually caught me on the Greg Adams show a couple of nights ago, I was telling the story of how I almost got. Okay, how a chick when I was 18 years old tried to pin a baby on me that wasn't even mine. Alright, I'm gonna tell you how that worked. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how that worked. Alright, I'm gonna tell you how that happened. So when I was 18, I was in high school. This was right before, like a month or so before I graduated. Bitch! It's a month or so before I graduated, and I was dealing with this young woman. I cold approached her first. Shout out to Locario for that. Yeah, shout out to Locario fan for the whole cold approach idea, because that's where I learned it from. Believe it or not, I didn't know it was called cold approaching at the time, but that's what I did. So I was cold approaching. I was persistent, and eventually she caved. We exchanged numbers, so on and so forth. So at the time, this was a big girl, okay? She was a big woman. She was older than I was. I was 18, she was 26. So as time went on and as time progressed, she, her and I, we started speaking every day. It got real serious really quickly. We did the whole fooling around thing and such. And as time went on, I started noticing some things. She started putting some things on her page that I was not a fan of. Okay, I was not. She started putting first of what the red flag that I should have caught on to at the time. Again, I was 18, young and stupid. Was she was posting another dude up on her page, and it was my friends and family who pointed this out to me. Okay, so when that happened, who's standing there? That's odd. Okay, that's weird. That's really weird. Hold on a second. Okay. Wow. Well, guys, sorry for that. Sorry for that small intermission. I thought there was a ghost in my damn house, but apparently there was not. And after you see me killing that guy, you get this torch and such. So anyway, as I was saying, it got real hot and heavy, and the red flags started coming in. She had more red flags than a Chinese parade. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams for that saying, okay? This woman was posting another dude on over her page and such. She was over here, they was posting pictures together, her in a towel and everything. And it was my family who pointed this out to me. So me being 18 and stupid, was like, oh no, she could never do that. You know, I was a hope strategist at the time. You know, I was a hope strategist, and this is before I even found the red pill. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is before I even found the red pill, guys, okay? This is way before I even found it. And this is what happened. Like, I was sitting here, I was ignoring these red flags. So when I confronted her about it, she blocked me on her main page, made a fake account just to keep me appeased, you know what I'm saying? So she wouldn't get caught. Time gone on, you know, that relationship started spiraling. She got mad when I was interacting with other females at the school and such, and she was trying to go through my phone and everything, and that turned out badly. Okay, it turned out badly. Eventually, you know, when I was moving, I told her to come down to Florida where I live now with me, and she was given every excuse why not. Like, oh, I can't do that, I can't go down there, you gotta stay up here with me. And I was really contemplating on doing it, but then at the time I couldn't, you know, I couldn't financially do it. I really couldn't. And I made the huge mistake of telling her that I was coming into money. That's where I messed up. Guys, don't make this mistake. Please don't. Do not make this mistake like I did, because you will regret it in the long run. And the reason why I say that is because if you tell a chick you're coming into money, they will target you, and they will do any and everything to try to trap you, whether it be with a kid, or they're trying to hit you with a charge. Luckily, I didn't get hit with any of these things, but I almost got hit with it. Okay, I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna explain how. Okay, I'm gonna show you what happened. So what happened was, you know, as this was going on, she eventually got fired. She eventually got fired from said school. I ain't mentioning the school's name because, again, personal friends of mine watch my page, so I'm not about to sit there, you know, put the school on blast like that. But what happened was that relationship wasn't, you know, wasn't allowed. So she ended up getting fired. I graduated from the school, and afterward, you know, 3 weeks later after I graduated, I was speaking to her through Messenger because, well, you know, even though that happened, you know, I was still in contact with her. But this is where the crazy part comes in. After this ended, because I just like, you know what, enough is enough, I'm done with the games and such, I just stopped responding to her. This woman called me 150 times and sent me 47 text messages from 2 o'clock to 4:47 p.m. That's how many times she was calling and sending text messages, okay? That's how crazy it was. Because now everything, you know, everything went to hell, pretty much. And she had no more manipulative power over me and such. So now that my eyes were open, I was like, you know, I can't deal with a woman like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? It's time for me to move on. 3 weeks after I graduated high school and I stopped speaking to her, she contacts me, and the first thing she says, oh, you ruined my chance of teaching children. I'm already 2 months pregnant with a kid. And the moment she said she was 2 months pregnant with a kid already, I blocked her on that point. And the reason why I blocked her on that point is because, one, I had no idea. I was the unknown side dude this entire time, and I found out the moment she said that. And I say all this to say, guys, listen, don't make the same mistake I did. If you are dealing with a chick, she gotta prove herself to you. Shout out to Donovan Sharp, Locario, Minister Jap, Steve the Dean Williams. All these men taught me this. Honestly, they did. And I'm glad I found them now, as opposed to when I'm in my 30s. You feel what I'm saying? And I say all that to say is, guys, listen, pay attention. Women are not who they say they are. This is not for all women, but this is most women, especially now in 2020. They mostly want to get something out of you. So if you find a good one that genuinely wants you for you, who's proved herself, who you vetted and trained to prove themselves to you, yes, go for it. But my main advice to you is to focus on yourself. I can't stress this enough. Focus on yourself, because if you don't, you are going to regret it in the long run. And the reason why I say that is a lot of these women nowadays only want one thing, and that's they want trying to get ahead. You gotta show them that, you know what, you gotta show them, you gotta prove yourself to me. All right, remember, this life is they're passengers on the train that is your life. They are not excuse me, I had a hiccup. They are not a stop. They are simply passengers. Okay? I want you guys to understand that. So, now that you understand that, also we're about to fight the cleric beast. But I want to get this story, I want to get this message across. Now that you guys understand that, it doesn't matter what you look like or how much money you have. If they want to come up, they're gonna come up. You feel what I'm saying? They're going to. And if you're the sorry chimpanzee that they get over, that's on you. You can only blame yourself for that, because you're trying to validate yourself with somebody's females, and that's not the way to go. Also, I just died. You're trying to validate yourself with somebody's females, and that's not the way to go. It's not. And this story that I told you should really give you an eye-opener. I was 18. This woman was much older than me, had way more life experience, and she wanted to come up. You're not supposed to be doing that. You feel me? They have to prove themselves to you. And again, this goes like I said, guys, focus on yourself. If you are 20, 22, 23, focus on building you. You should be the most valuable thing you have in your life right now. Building your worth is to be the most valuable thing you should have in your life right now. You got to discover the truth within yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Once you do that, nothing can stop you. You're not going to sit there and take bullshit from any chick that's going to walk up to you when they haven't accomplished nothing. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, like, bro, do what you gotta do. If you trying to get a music career, go for it. If you trying to start a business, go for it. Hell, if you trying to be a stripper, go for it. Cause nobody's gonna stop you but you. Validation from outside validation is for the weak. You have to validate yourself from inside. I had to do it. Okay? If you don't believe me, go to Lucario Fan's channel, and he will tell you this himself. Okay, he did it. And look how he is. Look at Donovan Sharp's channel. These men are in the manosphere have increased their value. You feel what I'm saying? So I want you guys to understand. I want you guys to be just as big as they are. Just as big as, you know, I'm trying to get where they are, to be straight up honest with you. And I just lost 1 million blood echoes. Well, there's that. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, like, let me tell you what I did after I graduated high school. After I graduated, oh yeah, I just lost that boss, by the way. Like I said, yeah, that's gonna happen. You are gonna lose. I just lost a lot of money, but fuck it, shit happens. Let me tell you what I did after I graduated high school. After I graduated, I moved down with family to Florida, you know. Turned out to be the best decision, because not only did I was able to purchase not one, but I was able to purchase 2 homes down here. Paid them both off in full at 19 years old. Not a lot of 19-year-olds can say they do that. And the reason why I say this to say, guys, if you accomplish this, if you make a huge accomplishment, you're not gonna take nonsense from anybody or any chick that's living in her mom's basement or nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? You're not gonna take nonsense from a chick who's in her 30s or 40s and who hasn't even done nothing with her life. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I want to make sure you guys understand that. That's what happens when you focus on yourself. Cause I guarantee you guys probably got some amazing ideas that you know is gonna do something. Even if it doesn't, still try it anyway, because you're gonna be. I'd rather tell you to shoot high and miss than to shoot low and become stable and miserable. Don't be the norm, you know? Everybody is unique. Every man is unique. You feel what I'm saying? Everyone. You can either, whatever your talent is, that talent should make you money. Always. Always. It should always make you money. It's always, every talent you have or every hobby you have should be making you money simply because it's something that you're passionate about. That's what people fail to understand. Your hobbies is what you are passionate about, and what you can do with those hobbies can be a great thing. You feel what I'm saying? It sounds like I'm rambling, but I want you guys to understand where I'm coming from, because I had to have these conversations with myself before, and I want you guys to be great, just like I am. I want you guys to do great things. I want you guys to be accomplished. I want you guys to do amazing things. That's gonna conclude this episode for right now. Another one will be up later on today, and I will see you guys in the next one.